Hey, y'all ready to eat? Sing and share. It's time to eat, y'all. Let's go down, y'all. Sing and share. Let's eat.
Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of The Singing Chef. Today's dish, we're doing roasted red pepper and tomato basil soup. Alright? Come on over here, let's see what we got today. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this completely from scratch. None of that canned stuff. I don't like canned stuff. So, we're going to, hike up our sleeves and get down and dirty like Grandma used to. Alright, now what I got here is four red peppers, bell peppers, and what I have is about, I want to say about 6 Roma tomatoes. And the reason that I use Roma tomatoes in this soup instead of the big ones is because the Roma tomatoes have a little bit more of a sweet taste to it because they're smaller, and I like this kind of soup to be a little bit sweeter, and that's also the reason why I'm using red onion in this soup instead of shallots. You can use shallots if you want it to be a milder taste. Shallots are in the onion family. It's just a smaller, milder taste. You don't have to taste them as much, but because I want this soup to be a little bit sweet without me having to add sugar to it, I want to use the organic vegetables that bring out a natural sugar. And what I have here, we've got 4 cloves of garlic as well. And if you don't know how to do garlic, I'm going to show you right here. You just take it while it's still got the skin on it, just give it a smack, and there you go. You just peel the skin off, just like that. We're going to come back and dice these up in just a second, but first I'm going to show y'all how to make these roasted red peppers. Alright? What we're going to do, we're going to do it the easy way. We're going to do it 2 kind of ways. I'm going to show you how to do the tomatoes in the oven kind of way. You can also do the roasted red peppers like this, but I want to show you 2 different kind of ways to do this. So, we're going to start with the tomatoes because I want to get those going. We're going to do those in the oven. Now what we're going to do is just take a sheet pan and you take your tomatoes, just rinse them, give them a little rinse, shake them off a bit, put them on a sheet pan, and all you're going to do is really simple. All you're going to do is take a little bit of olive oil and drizzle it all over them, just like this. And you can do this with the same thing that you can do with the peppers too, but I want to show you 2 different ways. And then just a little bit of salt. And now we're going to just get them coated in that. Get them nice and coated. Just get in there with your hands. It's alright, as long as your hands are clean. And I clean my hands all the time. So, after they've been coated like that, we're just going to take and put them in the oven. I got the oven on about 450 degrees because I want them to cook up really fast. I want them to roast nice and deep. So I'm going to put these in, and then I'm going to show you exactly how to do the other way, which is the roasted red peppers. Now I want to make sure these are dried off. I'm going to show you how to do these on the stove top. And this is a quick and easy way to do roasted red peppers on the stove top. And the tomatoes I got going in the oven. Now I'm going to show you. Now come over here. If you have a gas top stove, a gas top burning stove, you can do it right on the stove. If not, you can use a blowtorch. Or they have a blowtorch which you can get at any kind of store. But I prefer this because I have 4 burners, I got 4 vegetables, so why not use them? So, here's what you do. You just turn your heat on. I like to put them up. And since I got 4, I'm going to use all 4 burners. Just turn them up. I got them on about high. And all you're going to do, simple as this. Just sit them right on top. Sit them on top of the burner, just like that. You're going to let them char on each side. You're going to just let them blister and char and get black, dark. Once you get that char on there, you're just going to take them off, put them into a bowl and cover the bowl and just let them go ahead and sit for about 10 minutes. And after that, well, I'm going to show you exactly what to do. We got the my tongs here. Things get moved around my kitchen all the time. So I need to find my tongs. There we go. Alright, come on over, I'm going to show you what to do. Now, you see we're getting, we got the blisters coming up here. You see how that's charring there? That's all you want. You just want that. See that? See the charring that's happening? Just get it nice and dark on all the sides. Just keep turning it and turning it. Just let them go and do their own thing. They're not going to go anywhere. Just leave them there. Let them char up. And once you get them charred up, you're going to put them in a bowl and cover them and let them sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. And after that, I'm going to show you when we come back exactly what to do. Alright y'all, welcome back. Now, I'm going to show you exactly what these roasted peppers have done now. They're about done. I'm going to turn the heat off here and take a look at that. See that? Take a look. Good look. Nice roasted, dark and charred. So what you're going to do is just throw them into a bowl, just like that. And all we're going to do is cover them with a little bit of aluminum foil, or even a plate. Even a plate will do. Aluminum foil or a plate will do just fine. You just want the heat to stay trapped so that the steam will cause this to loosen up, make the skin come off, and the juices to stay in. And once you've done that, after they've sat, you just set them to the side, let them do their thing. That's all done, just let it do their thing, and once it's off, you can just kind of take a towel, a damp towel or a rag, and just wipe the skin right off. You just wipe it right off. It comes right off. And then what you're going to do is pull out the innards. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. And let's come over here and check on our tomatoes. See how they're doing down here. Now you see this, how the skin is starting to pull away? See this? Skin is starting to pull away. Just mix them around a bit. They're getting nice and roasted up in there. I'm not going to roast them too much because I don't want them to lose their firmness. I want them to still stay kind of firm for when I cook them. So I'm just going to roast them for about maybe 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to take them out and let them rest. And what you're going to do is take them out, let them rest, and once we get going on the soup, I'm going to show you how to put it all together. Now, what I've done now is I've cut up one single carrot. And as I told you, this is about a half of red onion. You don't want to use too much because red onion is really, really strong. So I'm only using about half because I don't want a big onion taste. I just want the sweetness from the onion. And I got about 4 cloves of garlic that I'm going to chop up here. Once you've done that, you just take the garlic clove once you've smashed it all out. And I'm just going to dice it up. Really fine, because once we get the soup going, okay, got a good thing. Now, what I'm going to do is get started in just a second on the pot. Now, I'm going to use a nice big Dutch oven because I like the way that the heat stays inside. I like to use this. This was a Christmas gift from me, one of my favorites. So I'm going to use this. It's a nice deep one. You might not need one this big for this soup because it's not that much, but I just like to have a lot of room. I'm just going to show you exactly everything that you're going to need to have this. So you're going to need a pot. Got my garlic, got my carrots and onions. I got my tomatoes roasting, my peppers holding on me, and Also, for this soup, because you can have it rustic and have it, the vegetables still rough, but me, I like to have it nice and smooth, and I don't want to pull out the big old big boy food processor. So what I'm going to do is grab out my little emulsion blender, okay? And you can do this right on top of the stove. So when we come back, I'm going to show you how to start this and start putting it together, alright? Alright y'all, we back now. Now, we've let the roasted red peppers sit, and I've cleaned some of them, but I saved one last one so I could show you exactly what I did. Same thing, we got our tomatoes out. You can come over and see the tomatoes where the skin is pulled away. All I've done is just rip the skin off, pull the skin off. That's all we're doing, just like that. Just ripping the skin off, just like that. Just pull it right off. It should come off pretty easily. And once you've ripped it all off, then you're just going to cut the top off and discard it. Or you can keep it in there, but I don't like to taste bark from the top in my food. So what you do after you've pulled off the top, cut it here, cut it there, and then we're going to turn it sideways and give it a nice couple of slices here and there, and put them with the rest of the bunch. Okay? Now we're going to sit this to the side here, and now I'm going to show you how to do the red pepper. The red pepper, after it's set, it's just going to be nice and flimsy like this. Now all you're going to do is take a towel, or a paper towel, whatever you have, and just wipe it. See how the skin just wipes right off like that? Just wipe it right off. See? It just comes right off. It should come off really easily, just like that, because now it's pliable. You can move around with it now. Here, it's okay to keep a little bit of the chard on there. It's alright. You don't have to worry about getting it all off. And then the next phase after that, you just take the top and rip it out, because you can rip it right out now. Just like that. Rip it out. Discard it, and what you want to do is get rid of all the seeds that are in there. This one didn't seem to have too many. Just take out the seeds that are in there, get them all out, and then we're going to bring it over here. Oops. Going to bring it over here, and we're just going to dice it up. Just like this. Just going to go here. We're going to go long ways, this way, and then sideways, okay? So here. Then I'm going to turn it sideways and go that way. Okay? I'm going to set that to the side. We're going to do that with all four of these. Got just nice dice here. Long ways. Got my board moving around on me. And it's okay to have a rough chop. They don't have to be finely diced. Just the rough chop is fine, because we're going to emulsify it. Excuse me, not emulsify. We're going to blend it with the emulsion blender. Just nice, big, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just a nice rough chop on all four of those. And we've roughly chopped the tomatoes already as well. Now we're going to start putting this thing together. We're going to start turning it into a soup. Now we've got all our things prepped. What we have here is our prep. We've got our tomatoes. We've got our roasted red pepper. We've got our garlic. We're adding this to the party. This is tomato paste. 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. We've got 1 carrot. We've got our half of red onion. 2½ cups of chicken stock or vegetable stock. And a ½ cup of heavy cream. Alright, now we're going to get all these things going. So what we're going to do now is get our fire going. Come on over. Just set that to the side for now. What we're going to do is turn on our heat. Let's get it going. Say about a medium-high heat. And then we're going to add just a little bit of olive oil. About a tablespoon. That's about a nice round around the pan. So you just drizzle, go around the pan and back to the center, and that should be enough. That's about a tablespoon. And what we're going to add first is our red onion. Okay? Got a nice heat going here. Now come on over. Got a nice heat going, and we're just going to take this little bit. You're going to put them all in together, and what we're going to do is saute these and let them, you know, bring out their natural sugars. So we're just going to let that saute for a little bit, okay? Just let the heat bring them on up. Just like lay them out just a bit. And when we come back, I'm going to show you what else to do. Alright? See you in a minute. Now, we're back, and our onions have been getting nice and caramelized. All the natural sugars are coming out. I added just a little bit. We're going to add just a little bit of salt. Just a little bit. And pepper. But I seem to be out of pepper right now. That's the way the cookie crumbles. I forgot to buy pepper. So, we're going to leave the pepper out today. But I guarantee you, the flavors are going to be amazing. So, the next thing we're going to add is our carrots. We're going to throw those in and let those saute up for about 5 minutes. The same thing with the onions. It's going to take about 5 minutes to saute these up. Come on over. Saute these up. Get them nice and going. See, now we got our onions and our carrots going, and you're getting a nice little orange coloring that is coming from the carrots, which is also going to help with the coloring of the soup as well. Saute those up. Now, the next thing we're going to add is our garlic, and you're going to saute this in there until it's nice and fragrant, until you can actually smell the garlic. Just put that all in there. We got our garlic. I'm just going to saute these bad boys up. I'm in heaven, y'all. So I'm just sauteing these up. I wish y'all could smell this in here, because it smells really, really good in here. Now what we're going to do after we've sauteed this up, what you're going to add next is your tomato paste. It's just a tablespoon of tomato paste. This is just to thicken our soup a little bit. So take that, just a tablespoon of tomato paste. Get them all out of there. Okay. Got that going. Now look and see what I'm going to do here. You got the tomato paste and this all sauteing. We're just going to move this around and let the tomato paste get kind of infused in there with it. So just kind of mash it about, let it get incorporated with our vegetables and our garlic. See, it's kind of coming kind of thick here because it's sticking all together now. And now that they've been sauteing, we're going to let that go for a second. And now we're ready to add our tomatoes. Now, next thing we're going to add, big old batch of tomatoes. The roasted tomatoes that we had. We're going to throw them all in at once. And we're just going to, now look and see here. From us roasting the tomatoes, it'll be easy for us to maneuver around them and everything, because they're not as hard as they were, and we can actually cut the cooking time of the soup in half by doing it that way. So what we've done here, now we've got those all incorporated. And now it's time for the main event, which is our star player, roasted tomatoes. So I'm going to bring those over, pop those in. That's what we're going to do. Got them all in there. Now we're going to just stir that around. Stir it all around, get it all incorporated. From here, we're going to add our a little bit of more salt to liven these up just a bit more. Like this. Just a little bit. It's about a tablespoon. Sorry, teaspoon, not tablespoon. So you can mix that around, get them on. Now it looks really clumpy now. Look, take a look at it. It just looks like a bunch of roasted vegetables now. But we're going to change that. How? How do you ask? With our other friend. 2½ cups of chicken stock or broth. I prefer stock because stock has more flavor. Broth is just pretty much, they threw a chicken in a pot, put some water over it, boiled it for a few minutes, and poured the liquid off. Chicken stock has been done all day. It's like they take a whole chicken, they put the vegetables and everything in it, and it's a slow process. I make my own stock. This right here is just 2½ cups of chicken stock. You just add it in, just like that. And now we got a soup going on. Now all it does now take a look at this. Now because you can almost tell what this is going to look like almost because of everything that's in it. We got the nice orange color from the carrots, the nice reds from the tomatoes and the peppers. Now what we're going to do with this now is just cover it, let it simmer for a while, and once it's thickened up, we're going to add our cream and finish off this soup for y'all. Alright? I'll see you in a minute. Alright y'all, now we back at this soup. The roasted red pepper and tomato basil soup. Now, we've been simmering this for about 25 minutes. Come on, take a look. Nice, and all the flavors have melded together. Now what we're going to do now is give it a taste to make sure we don't need no salt, pepper, nothing. Just see if the flavors have come together pretty good while it's still in this juice stage. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So what we're going to do is mix it all up. Now we're going to add our cream in. Here's our cream. It's going right in. Come on over. Just going to pour the cream in really slowly and just mix it all in. And watch it thicken up. You see how it's thickening up? Nice and heavy. Nice. Wonderful. So now that we've added our cream in, now it's time for the fun part. We're going to add, well, you really remember I said roasted pepper and tomato and basil. So, you see we ain't put no basil in it yet. Here's that moment. I'll put the basil in there. This is about 1/4 cup of basil that I've chiffoned. You just fresh basil, chop it up, chiffon it up, gonna add it in. There we go. All these colors in here is just amazing. Just come here and take a look at this. Take a look at all these colors. Just amazing. I love all these fresh spring and summer colors that we got going on right here. And now we're getting ready to get our boat motor. Alright? We're gonna just take this. It's just got a little blender on the end. All you're gonna do is bring it up and down in the soup. You put it in the soup and hold it down. It's just gonna go all around the soup. Don't want to pull it up too high because you get splattered with hot soup. That ain't no fun, y'all. See that? You don't want to get splattered with hot soup. That ain't no fun. So just keep it going. So I'm just emulsify this boy. Pull it up, y'all. You pull it up too high, you're going to get hurt. So just be really careful when you're doing this if you have one of these at home. And I like to do fine because some people like it rustic, kind of like to have it little chunks of vegetables still in there. So it's okay if you like it that way. I like mine pretty fine, so I like to emulsify it down really, really fine to where I don't have too many big chunks, to where it looks like a soup. You know? That should be about good. All right, let me just take that, move that to the side. Now, just a second. Now, come on over here and take a look at this. Look at this soup. Don't that look good, y'all? There we go. We got it all incorporated now. And now I'm going to just let it sit and simmer just a little bit longer and let it thicken up a little bit more. And once it come back, I'm going to show you how to eat this sucker. I'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, y'all. It's my favorite part of the meal. It's time to eat. We're going to plate this bad boy up and give y'all a presentable. Now, come on over here and take a look at this. Just look at it. Nice, all thickened up. Nice and hearty. And we're just going to take a ladle to this. Just like that. Into a bowl. Nice, pretty bowl. Go and get you a big bowl. Alright. Then what we're going to do is take a little bit of crusty French bread that we toasted up. Just float it right on the top. And then we're going to have a little garnish. Just a couple of little stems of basil. And there you got it, y'all. It's right here. It's time to eat. Now, y'all like that? I'm gonna check this out. Let me see if I did this right. Now, I'm gonna take a little taste. Tell y'all one thing, if y'all gonna try a good soup, y'all need to go ahead and put this on your list. I think this is about all the time I got today, but I guess a lot of y'all wondering why I'm calling myself the singing chef if I ain't singing. Well, since the meal is made, I do believe that it is time for me to take y'all on a little journey. Check this out. Alright, here's a little Azure for y'all. This song inspired me to do what I'm doing now in my life, performing, because my mama told me I could be anything on stage, and I believed her. So, I decided to go ahead and get my boogie down. Come on, put your hands together, y'all. If you want to get up, get up, get up, get up. Come on, get on the feet, up. Listen to the horns, look. Listen to this stuff. I can do what I want to, and all I need is to get my boogie down. I can do what I want to, and all I need is to get my boogie down. You can be what you want to, and all you need is to get your boogie down. You can be what you want to, and all you need is to get your boogie down. Got my shirt and my shoulder on, and I'm putting on my boogie for me. You make that curtain with your bare self on. You wanna win you wanna be, yeah. You can be what you want to, and all you need is to get your boogie down. You can be what you want to, and all you need is to get your boogie down. I'm having fun tonight. You don't mind if I do a little vocal exercise with y'all tonight? I want to do a little scat. I want to play a little bit.